Hello, I'm Czardus. Grab some coffee, sit back and relax as we build an Anno 1800. So today we are going to be continuing and hopefully be getting some progress. Right now we are finally producing steel beams. So we can come in and we want to get rendering where it's built and our soap factory. Sorry about that. And then we are going to hopefully see this get produced. And then we need a school as well. So we can go ahead and get a school in here. And just real quick, I know my layouts are not the most efficient. Actually, look at that. It fits perfectly in here. But I'm really just building the way that I think the city would develop. And that is my playstyle. Now, we need 25 bricks and 20 steel. So that one is going to take a little bit to happen. But in the meantime, we are going to be checking over here on Zwollen. So Zwollen, we have full output on lumber and sawmill, which is fine. This one is our farming one. And what we're really after here is getting a lot of flour going out, because that flour is going back over to the other one and feeding that. And then here we're getting pigs. Yeah, so we're pretty much in good shape here. It's just a matter of getting the clay out there. And of course, we're not actually building, or we're not doing anything with bricks here, because I don't want to have any worker population there. Now over here in Wolsven, we are waiting on wood. So we need to get some wood over here ASAP. And as we know, we've got excess here. So we're going to go ahead and grab our flagship and come over here and pick up that wood. All right, our flagship is over here. So we can come in here and we're going to grab a bunch of lumber because we might as well. They can keep producing that. That'll be fine. And we're going to drop it off over here. And once that gets here, we can get these houses in here, and then we'll have the workers to really be doing the work and getting self-sustaining lumber going here. Wolfsven, I think what we're really after here was the strategic location. But I do want to get, we've got potato fertility here. I think maybe we'll focus on potatoes here. Because then, I mean, we can get grain here as well. But the potatoes, then we could take the potatoes off of Heartpool. We've got potatoes out here. If we get rid of that, that's one less thing that we have to have workers for here. And right now we have a little bit of a shortage of workers here. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. Oh, let's go ahead with 6 of those farmer ones there. And I want to double check that we are getting enough pigs over here. Yeah, I mean, they're carrying 25 each time. So we've got a good amount of pigs being delivered. And we've got almost a full thing of pigs here. And in fact, one thing that we could do is we can come in here and we can build a depot, which will increase the amount of storage we have. And that might be a worthwhile thing to do right away. So what we want to do, we'll go ahead and put that. Actually, I wouldn't mind having it here in between these two. And then we'll just build a little bit of a key in here to make it look cooler. Yeah, that'll work. And so then we know that we've got plenty of pigs here. So what we can do, oh, we don't have pigs here anymore. We already got rid of them. So we already did that. But we've got our ship over here now. So we can deliver that lumber, and we can immediately come in here and get these built. So we'll go ahead and do that. So that builds all of those. That will get us people moving in here to Wolsven. That'll be good. Yeah, we've got a farmer shortage, but that's just a temporary thing. This flagship, I think, I'm a little tempted to come through here. This is a enemy ship, although maybe it's not. Yeah, no, that's just barrel. Barrel. Going to be a pain in our side. Let's put it that way. But in the meantime, we are still getting the schools we need there. We are starting to have soap being done. That is good. And we need to produce beer. Beer is going to need hops. Do we have hops anyway? We have hops here on Heartpool and Zwollen, so we're going to put them on Zwollen. We're going to start growing hops out here. And where do we have a warehouse? We've got a warehouse there. So let's go ahead and get hops production here. Gonna need even more grain as well. But we'll put this here, and we will go ahead and extend this out quite a bit. Like that. And then we'll get another one. So that'll do 2 hops. They do 1.5 minutes for that. So that's taking 3 minutes to get 2. Which, I mean, is okay, I guess. It's slow. I think we'll get one more in here. Might as well. Might as well take these out, too. Okay, so we'll get hops here. And just fill that all out. You can, if you reach the limit and you still want the aesthetic of having a little bit more, you can hold shift and install just a little bit more there. So now we've got 3 of those doing hops. How are we doing on grain here? I mean, we have a surplus of grain because we only have 1 flour mill up and built. So I'm not too concerned about grain yet. I guess we could then. Malt is going to take a worker, or like a worker workforce. So what we want to do then is come back over here, and we're probably going to need another ship. Let's check on our routes. Yeah, those are all full, so let's go ahead and get another ship queued up. And we're getting close to having what we need here. You know, a little bit more steel and just a little bit more brick, and then we'll be able to do that. And once we have that ship, we can get the hops and the... I mean, are we having grain delivered? Not yet. We'll get some grain delivered, and then we can do a malt house here, and then we can start to do beer as well. And then they'll be very happy, and we'll be pretty close to being able to upgrade them. All right, we're back over here in Wolsven. I keep wanting to call it Wolshaven, but that's not what it is. Okay, but we are doing potatoes here because we want to do schnapps, and this is going to be a huge schnapps production area. And so the potatoes, I think, okay, so the town is going to go here. Let's get the farming out this way then. So we'll go ahead and bring a road out here. And then bring this straight across like that. And that'll be the main road for this. And we'll go ahead and just start getting a bunch of stuff in here. So we want, first of all, we'll get a warehouse here on the corner. And then we'll get the distillery right here. We'll get some, like, several distilleries. What is this? 1-to-1? Yeah, 1-to-1. 1 distillery for every potato farm. And they have to be close enough to the thing. Okay, now we're out of wood and out of workers. So let's go ahead and get some more workers built. And I say, let's get some more workers built as if we're actually building the workers themselves, right? But no, that's not what we're doing. We are building homes for the workers. And now we need a bunch of wood. Let's go ahead and get as much of these as we can, which is 2. Okay, we'll come back to that again in a little bit. Right now we are checking on our ship, which is now done. Very good. We can go ahead and create a route. We want to go from Zwalen, create route, trade route, Zwalen to here. And Zwalen, we are going to load up on grain and unload, and hops and unload. And we'll put the new ship on that, Toto. Okay, so Toto is already getting started. And I want to come over here. And we need to set a minimum on that grain. Minimum stock of, say, 50. Because I want to make sure that those flour mills are constantly working. But that's going to bring the hops over and the grain. So we can go ahead and get a malt house built. But do we have everything we need here? No, we need 2 more steel, and then we can build the school. So we'll wait to get the malt house until we have that done. Let's check on everything. Zwollen has a balance of workers, and Wolfsven is getting closer. Let's go ahead and upgrade some more houses. We'll get more workers coming in, and then we'll be able to go in and get some more going on over here. And yes, I know, missing goods there, but that is the way it happens sometimes. And now we're going to have ships lining up from time to time, because yeah, now we're going to have all 3 of these guys waiting to get in there, which is a little annoying. But as soon as we're ready to upgrade to the next level, we'll be able to get some stuff. No, you can't settle wherever you're trying to settle. Yeah, fine, take the reputation hit. You have a weak military compared to me, so you just have to deal with me. Beryl, on the other hand, can pretty much do whatever she wants. But the other 2, I have control over. Okay, we've got this. We can build the school. That will start to immediately provide that service. And they're going to be ready to upgrade very soon. And now we can get the malt house scheduled. Go ahead and put that over this way. We're kind of getting industry out this way. Or I suppose we could bring it down here now. And then we'll get a brewery too. So that both of those will be queued up and be ready soon. In the meantime, we can continue to get these workers in here. And of course, they need fish out here. We're going to let them do their own fishing. So we'll come back in here and just go ahead and get a fishing pier right away, just one. They don't need to produce for other cities. They're just producing for themselves. Not a big deal. Not difficult. And we'll just keep going on all of that. I want to get all the homes built before I get the other stuff built. Okay, so a couple things now. We are ready to go ahead and build the malt house, so we'll do that. And that should immediately, we've got grain stored here, so that should immediately work. And in the meantime, I also want to get a second bakery built, because we are starting to see a little bit of struggling demand there, but we have plenty of flour on the island, so that just means that we are having to get another bakery built to get that bread actually up higher. And over on Zwollen, we had a shipment of bricks, so we can go ahead and get that flour mill built finally, and that should pretty much get Zwollen kind of stable for a little bit. Don't want to build too much there yet. I want to really focus on some of these other spots first. We've got another paper ready. We can go ahead and publish it. I'm happy with all of the things there, so that's good. I also just went in and changed the names of our routes to kind of more accurately depict what they are in plain English. We are losing money, so that is a little bit of a concern of mine, but we are getting really close to being able to upgrade a lot of this stuff. Like, the bread is improving in supply. Flour is going to start to be delivered a little bit more, so that'll be good. We're going to have a steady supply of bread then, which should get this all the way up, and then we should start to see this about ready to be upgraded. And we're about to have the beer supplied as well. We've got hops on the island. Malt is not quite ready. We have it in storage there, just waiting to be delivered here. This is a very busy warehouse, and we don't have the artisans to upgrade it. So we kind of have some issues with transporting there. It's a little tempting to get another warehouse there, but I'm not quite ready to do that. One thing I am ready to do, though, is to get a weapons factory built. So that will have 50 worker workforce, and that'll be fine. We can go ahead and get this in here. We'll put it right here, and then I'm going to bring a road in between these two, just to kind of have a road there. But that is going to need a bit to be built. It needs some steel. And then once it is built, then we'll start to produce weapons, and then we'll be able to build out our harbor and get some military ships built to protect our trade routes. So that'll be good. Now out here in Wolfsven, we are ready to finish upgrading here. And then we can come over here and get this built. And then we can get our potato farms built, and we are first going to come out here and get a road like that, and we're going to get potato farms out here. So I'm going to start with one about that big, and then what I want to do is I want to copy all of that and just get 3 more built there, and then we'll go here. And this one we can just add a little bit more here. So that gets 4 of them, and then so we're gonna need 2 more Schnapps factories here. And that is gonna load a ton of Schnapps here, which means we will be able to stop producing them here, which is going to free up more workers that can be turned from farmers to workers. We are currently losing a ton of money, though, and that is a major concern to me. So what I want to do is I want to come out, and I really want to get that built. I want to come in here, and we're going to check our trading and see what we can sell. We can sell timber. We already are selling timber. We can sell work clothes above 75. I'm okay selling clay, although I want that to be turned into brick, and we're selling brick above 50, which shouldn't really happen much at all. Pigs, I think we'll keep the pigs too. We're selling sails. Eventually, I'd be fine selling steel, but we don't have enough steel yet. So we're selling everything we can. Oh, there we're back in green. That is good. And we have workers ready to be upgraded to artisans, but I want to wait because that is going to cost steel, and I want to wait until we have the weapons factory built first. And that pretty much will finish us up on workers. We've built everything along here. We haven't built the guns here, but again, that is going to be part of the harbor, and the harbor I'm going to want to upgrade when we get to the artisans. Now we are going to need another ship so that we can start exporting the Schnapps from here, but for now what I'm going to do is come up here, and this is going to be selling above 50. Because then we are possibly exporting it, and we're not having to deal with the pirates, because here we've got a pirate going around, and I don't trust that our ships are going to get back and forth safely yet. I want to make sure that we get some gunboats first. Okay, we've got enough steel here. We can get our weapon factory off the ground, and that should immediately start to export or build some weapons. So that'll be good. And then once we have enough steel, which we need 2 for each upgrade here, and some of them are not ready. All of a sudden, they're not happy anymore. What are we needing here? Perfect, stable, 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 stable. Everything is stable. They need more beer before they are happy enough. So where is our hold up there? Just a matter of getting it made. We need more grain here though. That's for sure. We could probably do a little bit of grain in-house here instead of importing it from Zwollen. How are we doing on grain here? Decreasing. Okay, let's get a couple more grain farms here. We have the people, although we could use some more. Let's go ahead and copy. Get some more blocks of workers in. Okay, now we can get these grain farms in. So we'll come in here, and I want to go ahead and get grain here. We got to make sure we're by a warehouse, though. Yeah, that's going to be the problem. Let's get them over here. Get one there, and then we'll go ahead and build the fields for it. How far across do we have this? Oh, shoot. That was 5. That's 75 more. So what is that? 75 divided by 5 is 15. So that's 20 wide. So we want to go, say, how many can I fit in here? If I go 5 wide here, we're gonna take this other ones back out here. Then we could get 5 across here. Yeah, let's do that. So this then is gonna go as far this way as we can. Wow. That goes so far. Or we could get 2 across there. Okay, let's do that. We're gonna come to there, and then we're gonna fix the rest of this too. And I know I'm losing a little bit of money on this, but it's gonna be worth it. So we'll go to there. It doesn't quite fill the whole space, but then we can come in here and we can copy it. And I know I can get one more in here. There, so now we're producing a little bit more grain. Maybe we get one more over here too, because that can get to there. So that'll produce a bunch of grain, and that's what we need to be able to get a little bit better supply to our malt house here. Yeah, because that's where the holdup is. But we can get these guys upgraded right now. Can get as many as possible. And we've reached a new milestone. These are not happy now. Yeah, we got them right before we got to there. So, but that unlocked what we can build here. And what I wanted there is the stuff in here, the docklands. We need 250 artisans before we can build that, though. Yeah, 250 artisans. That's a pain. But we'll get there. We will definitely get there. But that's where we will leave it today. I hope you liked the video. Be sure to click on the video on the screen now. It will take you to the next one in the series if it's out. If not, it'll take you to another video that I guarantee you will like. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.